FaceTime y'all back in a couple hours. All right, love y'all. Have a good day. All right, love you, Chloe. Chloe. She into that bottle. All right, I love y'all. Later. Later. All right, good morning, ladies. Let's go ahead and get started on this message. Let's get started. All right, Holy Spirit, what is this man is keeping from the collective? What is the collective needing to know? What is the collective needing to know about this man? What is he keeping from her? What is he keeping from her? The Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. There is a significant change that has taken place in his livelihood. Now, some of you all here, there's a significant change that's taking place in where he lives. I do need to say something here, though, because I'm hearing something in my head already. Somebody here could be at a place to where they've made some choices, or something they did could have some sort of overspill into your life. I don't know why I hear the word attack really loud. There could have been an attack on your life, an attack on his life, something that he was trying to do to get money. So something suspicious is going on with you being attacked, you being involved or a part of something. Now, I also hear the word lounge, Lounge, a lounge. So this could be a man who he goes to the lounge, he went to a lounge. He could also be a part of this man got to interact. He interacts with someone. Something here is about going to the lounge, meeting at the lounge, connecting at the lounge, the proofs at the lounge, blueprints at the lounge. So there's something he's doing at a lounge. For some of you all, this man here may be in some sort of Masonic lounge, or just a lounge in general. There's a relationship that he's spending money on. If this is a third party situation, it may have another component of a part of a particular part of people that he's around, an occultic part of group. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me the death card. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me that death card. Give me that eye. What is that eye looking at me? What is that? What is that? Uh-huh. Now, this is a man that is a part of some sort of Masonic group, organization, society. He himself could be a Mason or something like that. Masons typically are made up of people, or supposed to be made up of people of certain, background, ethnicities, cultures. But it's another source of it's men that put their resources together to help themselves out, their families. Now, he could have gotten involved with a particular somebody here is a part of a group of Masons. This man going to the Masonic lounge. And this could be something is going on, that they're controlling him, dictating him, telling him what to do. Now, it could be about an actual death for some of you all here. Others of you all, this is why he switched up on you, changed on you, acting funny with you. If he even broke up with you, there's something that he has to get the approval with. He's a part of a brotherhood, a secret brotherhood, a secret society. Now, for the most of you all, it's Masons. Others of you all, it could be another organization of men that believe in brotherhood, brotherlyhood, brotherly love, or something like that. And these could be men that want to achieve a certain type of status, a certain type of money. They also could do things for money. Now, there is a hidden component about his life. For some of you all, I don't know if this man has a target on him, if he has become a target of death because of something he's done or involved with from a particular group of men, or if these men are using him for something. Let me see something. Now, there could be some legal components to it for some of you all. Others of you all, again, these are a group of men, and they meet at a lounge. in this lounge, they discuss money. They do hidden things, undercover things, illegal things for money, but they are into like a taboo nature. Now, some of you are, especially you women. Well, I mean, this is a women's channel. This is a women's channel, right? Yeah. This okay for some for why do I keep saying that? It's the women's channel. Men must be in here. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Show me the men that's in here. Show me the men. Show me the men that's watching this channel real quick. What's the important message about the men? The King of Cups. They could be feminine men, caring men, loving men. But I heard feminine was the first word. Feminine men. Show me the men. Show me the men. The devil card. Ladybugs. Now, it's some men in this chat. I'm going to tell you right now. This is what's going on. Somebody here has a hidden component of their life. It's the Masonic group that they're a part of. They do things with these men. Now, some of these men could just have a feminine touch, feminine component, or just use, his feminine energy. Others of you all, there are some hidden things with these men, with this brotherly love. Yes, it could be he's down low. Him being bisexual. Very much so. Some of these men bisexual. In this Masonic group, Masonic organization, or that meet up at this lounge. You are somebody that he's involved with or some degree. This is a sexual relationship that you all have had. This man is covering up his involvement and what he does with this lounge. There could also be a hidden component of another relationship that he's involved with. Now, somebody here could have needed, I don't know if it's notoriety or validation. That's a relationship that makes a man look good in front of an organization of men. Something here is particular or specific. The relationship, I think something else is going on here too. I don't think I know. Give me this moon card. Wait a minute, y'all. Hey, these men into something. These men are into much black magic, much witchcraft, a lot of love bombing. These could be men that share women specifically. Your name is being circulated in a Masonic lounge of men, in a group of men. The thing about it is that this is a man that could be in a relationship. He could have broke up with you, got with somebody else, still watching you, or the men in the Masonic lounge are watching you, taking note of your life. Now, if you are having or experiencing a lot of offness to your life, it could be, the type of people that you're meeting, strangers, or you're having a lot of paranormal activity. This is being done to you because this man is a part of a man. He's a part of a brotherhood that love bomb women. They do very aggressive dark magic on women. It could be for the purposes of sex. It could be for the purposes of money. It could also be for the purposes of scaring, alienating, isolating. Somebody here is under attack. You or a man that you are. Hold on, let me get some feedback real quick. Hold on a second so I can see what we need to look into. Somebody here is under attack by a Masonic lounge, a brotherhood. It's men. So if it's not you they're attacking, it's a man that you're involved with or have some sort of dealings with. This man could have been having sex with these other men, or he could be into these occult taboo like practices for sex, and also for something here's a scare tactic. Y'all drop me some comments real quick so I can read them. Let me see how many of y'all feel like y'all under attack by a Masonic lounge or a group of men, or if a guy that you're involved with is under attack by some sort of man that's a part of this group. Let me see which way I need to go. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now, these you probably don't know this man do a lot of magic. And when I say magic, you know, this could be financial, you know, black magic, using black magic to manifest finances. So he could owe something. He has to be a good paymaster to someone. He also could have used black magic to put him in a certain limelight of life, or there's a sacrifice here. So some of you all could be used as a sacrifice for this man. It could be, you know, him sleeping with you or allowing his Masonic brothers to sleep with you. He discussed you with them. They're watching you. So you've become a target. You're being sought after by a Masonic group. Men that they could be playing with you energetically. Heavy, dark. Rachel. Hold on. I hope that vitamin D was good last night for y'all to let me drive home in the middle of the night. But as soon as I get off this live, I'm going to call you back and finish cussing you out real good. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So yeah, so somebody here, you're under attack. This man is a part of a group or organization. This brotherhood is strong, but they are violators as well. They also cover for each other. Now, some of y'all here, let me see. Give me this death card, Holy Spirit. Give me this death card. Give me this death card. Yes, ma'am. See, somebody here is under attack. Now, not only physical attack, but this is a lot of spiritual attacking you. This is also somebody here who is trying to do something to you or this man. For some of y'all, it could be both of you all, but they're causing you a lot of healing havoc. If you are somebody here, if you feel like, why is my life off? What's going on with me? You know, you could have a lot of irritation to your face, to your hair. Your hair could be becoming very dry, very brittle, but it could be falling out, popping off. It could also be your weight up, down, fluctuating. Somebody here is doing a lot of spells on you. These are not just spells. These are actually rituals. This is not just black magic. For some of you all here, there's an aggressive energy. These men are into the occult practices to manifest what they need, what they want, what they desire. What they want could be, you know, a good screw, you know, because these men they could also have an attraction to each other. Damn, hold on a minute, y'all. Something, God darn, I heard something bad just now. Ooh, some of y'all got some people manifesting, you know, taking screenshots of your picture. These men have an erection. Yep. And these men are in limbo. They're kind of pausing, looking, observing, deciding what to do. Somebody here has done something to put themselves in a compromising place of life. They definitely has jeopardized themselves. This is somebody who did some sort of sacrificial ritual. I don't know if you're involved, but there's a big sacrifice here. A big sacrifice. And the thing of the matter is, somebody here, for some of you all, they were supposed to sleep with you to get you, you maybe you are a part of the sacrifice. Others of you all, this is just like, you know, men playing this little strategic game when they know each other, hiding who they know, and sleeping behind one another. Ladies, I need us to hit that like button. And I need for y'all selfish women to take y'all behind on somewhere else. Because I'm sure whoever needs this message, it's going to help them. But guess what? Other women need to be aware. So I just want to say something. If you can't hit the like button, you shouldn't be in here. Why? Because it don't resonate. It doesn't help you. But if it was your daughter, if it was your ass, if it was your mama, if it was your damn sister, if it was your child, if it was your ass that this is being done to, then it would be important. If it's not important to you, should simply not watch. If it was your brother that was doing this, you would want to know to try to hopefully coach him out of this. These are the kind of men that are sleeping with men and women. But they're using a very, something here is calculated. It's like a chemist here, a spiritual chemist is what they're showing me. It's like a, you know, when people are potions are being done. If it was you who was about to die, your ass would want to know. If it was your damn daughter they was going to find unalive, your granddaughter, your niece, your cousins, your friend, your ass would want to know. But you can't press a damn like button. But you don't like when I talk like this to you. You shouldn't bring your punk ass over here. Just sitting up here spying and spectating. Now I got these men's energy because some of them in here. So some of y'all need to know, some of you have a man or men that follow you, watch you, and they are a part of some sort of Masonic lounge, group, organization, brotherlyhood. When you click on social media, they click on social media. When a certain person goes live or posts a video, they watch you watching the video to see what you know. And what they do the opposite of these messages so that you cannot pick up on their energy, their spirit, or their tactic. Now, something suspicious is going on here. So some of you all could be involved with a man that you just don't know is evil. He has a sinister-like nature. He's very corrupt as well, very vile. And these men, you know, they seek after a certain type of women. These men here, they practice. They are into the spiritual. They can even consider themselves spiritual practitioners. Even if they don't consider themselves to be spiritual practitioners, they know some. These are the kind of men that will masturbate, look at your picture, jacking off at your picture, trying to pull you towards them. There's something here with a strong component of sex. Women get on my nerves with that. But as soon as something happens in your ass, you want some help. Want somebody to feel sorry for you. But you can't like a damn video so it'll circulate through the algorithm to other women. This is about a brotherhood. Yep. This is about a brotherhood. And somebody here, you're in relationship with this person. This is what he does. This is what he's a part of. This is what he doesn't want you to know or expect for you to find out. Yep. And the Five of Cups. This could be a man here that he may not be that much emotionally attached to or into you because he does many things to manifest women for sex. These men have fetishes. They can also have sexual lifestyles that you don't know of. Yep. They could be swingers. It could be group sex. It could be single men. I don't really see anything about anybody being married. It could be, you know, single men doing this. Some of you all have been singled out. But you're being discussed at a Masonic lounge. Okay, and these men are into rituals. It could be humiliation rituals to humiliate you, expose you, to make you look a certain type of way, to make you jealous. Somebody here has done a ritual. I'm gonna tell you right now, someone has done a ritual to make somebody famous, successful, popular, or make, you know, there's a financial ritual here. And it could be having a very strong adverse effect. Others of you all, if this is a man that it's been done to him, if you are attached to a man and this ritual has been done to him, then something may be overspilling in your life. You could be an innocent party or something like that. All right, Holy Spirit, show me this moon here. Holy Spirit, show me this moon. Oh, yeah. This man here looks for certain types of relationships. And he also can have, like, you know, a primary brother from out of this organization that he links with. There's a brother. It's like, I'm just going to say two for simple purposes. Let's say two men are closer. These two men having a relationship. I just saw this. These two men having a relationship, and I told you, you're being sought after. Yep. You're being sought after. This could be also some sort of spiritual recruiting, physical recruiting, trying to recruit your ass in to be a part of something. Now, some of y'all need to know some of these men are not just feminine, they are indeed bisexual. Somebody who could even, you know, be kind of, you know, questionable. Like, you know, their my chart information that, you know, something. Yeah, somebody who could be questionable, honey. What's in their my chart as far as STDs and STIs. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. They're watching you. They're watching you. They're watching you. Somebody who has a particular ring, a particular tattoo, I'm hearing. These people here, something here is very structured to do. Something is very structured. It's tailored. It's tailored to a certain type of person, a certain type of people. If these are men that are in relationships, they deal with women that are opposite than the women they have a relationship with. Yeah. Give me the 7 of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. The king, these fathers. Some of these men are fathers for some of you all. Some of these men are financially, financially established, or they're achieving there. Now, oh hell no, child. Somebody here is really trying to sacrifice you. Again, either you're being sacrificed or a ritual has been done to you, or it's on this man. Somebody here got a problem. You got a problem you need to pick up on. About weird energies, weird people, lounge, cigars. I see these cards. Hold on. I just saw these cards in my head. Hold on. This could be a man that smokes cigars. You don't know he smokes. This could be a man that drinks. You don't know he drinks. This man is a different person when he's not with you, when he is around these other men that he have a brotherhood with or another relationship. He could also be, he's into the, I told you that earlier, he's into the taboo things of life. He's into bondage, sex, or something here with a bondage. They're saying bondage. Some of y'all, this man may have a flame for you in his heart. This could also be a fling. These men are looking for certain flings. Something here could be coded in his life, on his body. It could be, there's a code, there's a message you need to pick up on. Also, this could be a man that's into tarot. He himself could be a tarot reader, oracle reader, because he's into this type of practice. He could also have piercings, nose piercings, eyebrow piercings that's showing me, ears piercings, lip piercings, tongue piercings, nipple piercings. Pain could be pleasure to him. There's a code that you need to pick up on about this man. Something, your spirit is trying to alarm you. Be careful, tread light, because there's more to him. Now, for some of y'all, he's not this way when he's with you. It's like he transforms. He could be into trainees. He himself could be a trainee, a cross-dresser. I forgot that term. I'm hearing that LGBTQ term. He could be into that organization, or let me pull a card on that. God darn. What else here? All right, this man, this is a man that has more than one relationship, more than one association. When he goes for new offers, this man looks for women that he could easy alienate, isolate. Now, this man does have some sort of abusive trait or tactic that he uses. This almost giving me like sicko vibes, psychos, but you don't pick up on him being a sicko or a psycho right away. What's the 9 of Swords? Oh, these men meet to the lounge. These men either these men could make money. They could be of certain status. They could be of, I heard clergy, so they could be in the clergy. Something is going on with these particular men with, money, family, status, reputation, but they're meeting up at this lounge. They could be meeting up at this lounge, and what they're meeting is to discuss money, new people, new women. Something here is a recruit for some of y'all. Yep. Something here going on online as well. These non-committal. These men are non-committal players. Sadism. I'm hearing sadism. Damn, somebody got a real devil on their hand. Shit. That's a real devil. This a real devil here, baby. Shit, this a real damn devil here, boy. This man into too much. He don't have no guard. He don't have no boundaries. And something. See, these men or this man, they make offers. Yep. And then they break them. There's a strategy these men use to ghost people. Somebody here is being heavily manipulated or influenced by a sort of energy. The energy is of a dark nature. Some of your friends may not be your friends. This could even be for some of you all. This is what your friend is into. This type of person that, you know, he or she is into or something like that. But these people go to a particular lounge and meet up. They smoke cigars. They drink brandy, brown liquor. I see a lot of brown liquor in those little short glasses. It has a little bit of ice. It can be vodka. These could be men that want to become of a, you know, they want to be important. They're trying to create a name for themselves by associating with this brotherhood, this society. It's something they have to do, though. It's almost like y'all are being discussed at these lounges. Why? Show me why. Why are they discussing the collective? Why? For sex? This is what it is. Your name has been mixed upon other brothers of his, and these brothers are looking at you for sex. There's a man here that, simple, they pass women names around, and that's the truth of the matter. And this is also a man here that cuts you off. He could have cut you off. He could be married or went to the next person. This is a man that was passing through your life. He's not permanent. He's seasonal, but he's into a Masonic lounge. He's into the paranormal things. He's into a secret society. He's into brotherly love. And for some of you all here, this man is into men, like sleeping with men. He's into rituals, humiliation rituals. He's into using black magic and rituals to manifest fame, popularity, success, money, clout chasing. Also, it will make you want him, be jealous of him. This man, I hate to say this like this. Now, if this man is on the up and up in his life, when the downward spiral starts with this, it's going to be bad. And it's going to be a lot. Because he's accruing a lot of negative karma. Not good karma, but he's accruing a lot of negative karma. He's accruing a lot of karmic debt. Because he's going to have to pay all this back. Him, if he has a child or children, it'll fall on his children, his great-grand, his grandchildren, his great-grand. This man, he's going to have a very toxic legacy. I got a bad feeling about this person here or these men here. I cannot describe. It's a badass feeling I'm getting from this one. This man, these men pass women around, but you don't see it. You know, some of y'all could be meeting men that have a knowing of each other, and they're not only associated, but they're affiliated. And they could be, you know, Masons of different chapters of different states, you know, different cities, different countries, but your name is being passed around. Yep, somebody here is. These men are talking about you. They're discussing you. Give me more. Yes, ma'am. Now, here it is. The Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody here is saying that it's hard to bag you for some of you all. Others of you all, I'm telling you right now, there is a STI. STI. If you could be someone that was dealing with somebody in their family, that's being said about you. Others of you all, you're being targeted if you make money, if you spend money easily, if you're free-handed. So there's a lot that's being discussed for different people. Take what parts that resonate and move accordingly. See, these men are distracting you. They're distracting you emotionally and spiritually so that you don't intuitively pick this up. These men are into a lot of taboo nature. They got a taboo nature. Yep. And these men, they have you on their radar, but they also have you on their schedule. Something here is of scheduling. Some of y'all are in different chapters. What I mean by different chapters, you know, these type of organizations are separated by chapters where people live. So it can be, you know, say a person lives in Wyoming, another person lives in DC, another person lives in Arkansas, another person lives in Tennessee, but they all can communicate, can interact. They can, it's something they have a network. This is a network of people, a network of men specifically. Some of these men are sick. Some of these men do sick things. You know, some of these men, they've done some things to make the money. The things they've done to make this money, honey, I'm just telling you, this somebody here has accrued a lot of bad and negative karmic debt. But they have a network of men that they can plug into to play with you, to hurt you, to befriend you, to see what kind of money you make. This is a large network. I mean, but the Masons are of a large network. I don't really see elders here. So these may be, you know, scouts, so to speak. Give me. Yep. Something is going on with relationships, how they're relating to you, how they're getting close to you. A friend of theirs is close to you. You know, this is the kind of person like Drika. These people be all in the kind of stuff, and they will have an association, affiliation. Some of y'all have a friend or an associate. Rachel Collins was an omen. You may think a person is a close friend to you. It could be their husband into these things. So somebody here is feeding information. Oh, yeah, she's single. Yeah, you know, this guy broke her heart. These people, these Masons are getting information on you to know which way to plug you, to know which way to test you. So some of y'all be discerning of your female friends. Female friends, female associates. Because their husband, boyfriend, even their sneaky link, you know, the person they sneaky linking with, there's a known source in your life. Yep. Yeah, she the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's single, but she got money. She's single, but she do this. So you're being singled out. I told you, look here. You a single Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, supposedly married. But with the Nine of Pentacles being here, that's a person that's single by themselves. You could be single mothers, single women. I think a target. I think you're being targeted. That's what this is. Single mothers, single mothers, single women, something like that. See right here, these men are trying to scare you. For some of you all, they're playing a game, a strategic game with you. Others of you all, you know, they're trolling you, creating fake accounts. You're being catfished. You're being tricked. You're being manipulated. Your name is circulating or has circulated in a network of men. Ladies, be careful with this. Let me pause for a second. When this happened to me, just be careful with this. Be careful of who you think your friends are, because that's what it is. Your name is circulating. If you don't know an elder in the Masonic arena, or if you are not related to an elder, these things could be hard to find out, to distinguish, or to, you know, keep yourself safe, because some of this can have a bad component of it, of death. Others of you all, it could have a bad component of falsifying relationships, faking it, you know, because they want to get close to you because of what you have. Or you could be looked upon as easy prey as sex. So, you know, you want to be discerning about, you want to be spiritually discerning about who a person or people are to you, because you're in a network of people. And if you're in this network, you're in, you know, the network of Eastern Stars. If you're in that, you could be in a network of fraternities, sororities, you know, secret societies. Secret society has your name, and they're discussing you and they're passing you around. Now, you got to figure out who put your name in here. Yep. See, there's somebody you need to let go of. You're going to have to let go of a person, and that's what the Holy Spirit is telling you. It could be a man that's in this, or it could be a woman that's close to you. It could be family. that, you know, is associated or affiliated. But there's a person that your ancestors want you to let go of, because something here, it could have gotten messy or getting messy, or because you don't see the downward fall that a person is going to have. If this is a man that's secured or accumulating this karmic debt, he's going to have a very hard fall. It's going to be humiliating. Things are going to happen to him with his health. Things are going to happen with him. It could be with his, you know, family. It could be with his finances, but there's a sacrifice. So if you are a person that the spirit is saying, let go of this man, they're trying to save you before the bad begins to happen. I'm going to tell y'all two things to help y'all out. When this happened, this only happened to me one time in life, and I was in my early 40s. A person's, let's say the mother of a person's child, was communicating with me and told me about parts of a man's life I didn't know. I did not know. And this person was also trying to hook me up with another particular guy. Unbeknownst to me, the person, the woman, she herself had already been sleeping with that particular person, as well as, you know, they were linked in. So they were behind the scenes sneaky links, but she also had linked certain information to me, because Masons are very private. Masons are very discreet. Eastern Stars are very private. Eastern Stars are very discreet. She linked to me certain information and things that was being done to me. It was, you know, a tactic to get me away from this particular person, which it did work. But at the same time, I didn't know what the person's life was, what all they were involved in. So you may think a person is helping you. At the same time, you just want to cut everybody off. And it may take you some time to cut everybody off. Because when these people, what these people will do is they will send people towards you that you don't know or that you're not supposed to know are all linked in. But again, I will tell you this, if you are related to any Masons, especially elders, related or dated or anything, you want to have that kind of conversation with them, because see, they can find out and they can tell you exactly where a person's chapter is. I don't see the Seven of Swords. You know, with the Eight of Swords, maybe it could be some components of jail or something criminal, but you just want to get someone to help you privately, because this can be too much. This can be way too much, and it can get messy. It can get very, very messy, honey. Very, very, very messy. And also, if you are a woman that you're dealing with this guy, and if these people are against this guy, I'm telling you, they are going to make certain bad things happen to this person. You're not going to be able to save them, because number one, he could be indebted to these people. He could be too deep in. If he's not telling you any of this, that's another reason you got to cut him off, because he is going to, you know, be a problem for you or cause problems for your life. Just be careful, honey, because I hate to say this, but these kind of men, they always typically have outside women. And a lot of these men don't recognize the outside women being a problem for them as well. So in this situation, I think the Holy Ghost is telling you to save yourself. You know, get whatever information you've gotten or you're getting, let this be confirmation, but you just want to save yourself, because a wife can't be trusted. A baby mama can't be trusted. Another sneaky link cannot be trusted. Their family cannot be trusted, because too many, for some of y'all, I feel like too many hands are in this. That's what this is reminding me of. And I don't know why it just brought that back to my remembrance when a person's, you know, particular person reached out to me and informed me. And that's when you will find out these men do a lot of magic, a lot of spells, a lot of rituals for a lot of different things in their life. So somebody in their life is not their life. I don't know who this is for, but honey, you better, I mean, you do what you want to do, but you might want to take heed. And this is the kind of person, if you're dealing with somebody's husband, I promise you, that wife cheating too. If you're dealing with somebody's baby daddy, I promise you, she's cheating too. And she's cheating with a Masonic brother, his brother, and other things are going on. So that's what I'm going to say. You want to keep in. And AIDS is all up in us. HIV, AIDS, and herpes, a lot of that stuff is in these particular brotherly hoods. And these men, these are the kind of men that think that they cheat and the women don't cheat. So just, ma'am, lady, young lady, take heed. All right, close this out, Holy Spirit. I'm just sharing that with y'all. I told y'all. See, somebody wants you to participate. Now, let me say this right here. Let me break this down to participation. When they wanted me to participate, the woman wanted me to do something. What she wanted me to do would go against a particular person and cause a certain type of, a casualty or something like that. But there may be something they want you to do in setting somebody up. Like, I want you to pretend to have a relationship with him. Something like that. It could also be setting somebody up. Or it could be behind the scenes, you and somebody sneaking linking with a person they're already linking and sneaking with. So be careful, because a lot of these people cheat. Cheat. They cheat and they're into criminal things. Stress. Somebody here is in this. You, him, them, and somebody here is stressed. It could also be stressing you out. If you decide to, decline the offer of these people, this is where it gets a little tricky. Because they told you some of their life or some of their plans towards a person. If you decline it, they will try to stress you out. So some of you all could be going through, bullying, cyberbullying, weird things, a lot of paranormal things, a lot of, psychic attack, humiliation rituals, death spells. That's what's going on with your life, because you've declined someone that either is in this brotherly love or associated with or something like that. And so they're attacking you. See right here, the possibilities. Somebody here thought it was possible to be able to recruit you to be a part of this. They thought it was possible to be able to get you to do something against a person, for money and things like that, honey. This shit here just get too messy. See, something is over. Now, some of y'all, you could have left a person alone. Whether you know or not, it was the best thing. You could have left somebody alone that's in a mess, a world of mess. And unfortunately, I think God is sparing you and maybe not somebody else. I'm just going to be honest. See here? Because I think maybe some men was trying to isolate you, or a man was trying to isolate you. If you're dealing with one of these, weirdos that you think is very weird and he's isolated, he's off, it's because, he has to do what these elders say. People are over him. They control his life. They control his success. They control, his status. If he works for a corporation, they can blackball him too easily. They can control, him going to jail or prison if he's done favors. It depends on where he is in this particular lounge, what status, what his ranking is, if he's a person of importance. But he's allowed other people to bamboozle him and get over him. They could throw him under the rug, throw him in front of the bus, throw him on the train. It's all types of components to this. All right, ladies, let's hit that like button so we can roll the dice real quick, because y'all definitely need confirmation of the zodiac signs. Let me close this out. If this has been helpful, please drop some hearts and like the video. All right, let's close. Adventure, Adventure, a fool, and thunderbolt. Now, one or two things. Either somebody in this brotherly love or associated to this thought you was a fool and they could take you on an adventure. That's number one. Others of you all, your person is a fool and on an adventure that's causing himself a lot of hardship, a lot of pain. The only other thing I want to say about female friends, you have to pay attention to your female friends if they're married, single, the guys they let you know they deal with. If a person, husband, is in a Masonic group, in a fraternity, going to a cigar bar and lounge, you want to take note of that, because certain types of men go there. So you're being discussed either way. And somebody here thinks that you're a fool. It's best to play a fool than to be a fool. You may look dumb, you may look stupid, you may look ignorant, but by the help of the Lord, you will come on the alive side. You will come out with with sanity. You will come out clean without being, infected by anything physical or spiritual. So somebody here is taking you for a fool or has taken a man for a fool. Courage. Maybe you got more courage than what they thought. Maybe you have more strength, but you just want to take note of your life because there's something particularly off. but it's because your name is in a network of people. Five of Wands. Ladies, in closing, when you have family members or exes, military people are in Masons as well. I just thought about that. When you have family members, ex-boyfriends that you have good relationship and rapport with, you do not need to disclose that to anybody. You need to keep that as a safe haven, because you need to use that as a tool of safety. And whoever is dealing with this, you will understand. You need to use that wisely. Don't tell nobody you related to no Masons or no Eastern Star. Don't reveal that, because there's something very strategically and very, organized / unorganized going on. Some of y'all could have people in higher places of life than you, and that could be the political world, quote unquote. They say it's the Illuminati, but most of the time it's just this network of these people right here. There could be a lot of do boys and do girls, people that will do favors. So you want to dot your I's and cross your T's carefully. You also want to stick with people that you know. Okay, because if you know a Mason, you know they're into the Masonic Lounge, and you know how the secrecy works. So you want to stick you want to stick to the general basics of who you know, not who you're learning, because this right here can have some messy, shitty ass parts to it for anybody's life. My best of luck to everybody, and may the Lord be with you, honey. Don't try to save nobody in this. Don't you try to save nobody. You better save yourself. Get out of this and stay out of this. Put enough distance and space between you, the person, and the people. And lastly, I know this is taking a little long, but whoever this is for, it'll help them. When you have fake friends, new associates that want to, connect with you, you have to learn those people to recognize the spirit and where they come from. But you got to guard yourself. You have got to not only guard your heart, but guard your life. But you have got to learn who they are and the assignment of them in your life. It'll help you recognize everybody else, and you just place them. So therefore, it's not for you to fear. This is not a fear-mongering message. I didn't even know this was all going to come out today. But you got to learn how to strategize, and the Spirit of the Lord will help you with that. Because Christian people of all walks of life get into these networks of people for various reasons. So it can be high class, low class, medium class, in between. But the Lord wants you to know, be aware. Because there's a man, for somebody here, he's linked in. He's linked into a network. These people on Group Me as well. So you got to be careful. Group Me. They on that thing, Link Me. They on TikTok. They have all types of, places and positions in life. Ooh, sababako. All right, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Men like this that get in deep and get in trouble, they will try to use an innocent vessel, an innocent woman or man, because some of these men are bisexual. It's a sacrificial thing. You're not going to recognize you being sacrificed in the beginning or played with in the beginning, depending upon how well you know this man or men. But once you know it, again, when you have people that you know, or if y'all are related to them in these type of networks, you want to have private conversations and, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Because see here, see here, child, somebody here is linked in. You see this right here? There's a network. It's a large network of people. It's a lot of people. Also, these are people that control people's destiny. So they put people in certain positions. So some people are appointed. They're not anointed. They're not intelligent. They're not powerful. So it's like, a big dog knowing a small dog. Okay, I know my friend can work here. He's good at this, but I can control him. So everybody is a do boy to each other. But there are some big top dogs. And you see right here, some of you all here, it could be a wife that's involved. A person's baby mama that's involved. It could also be a mother that's involved, a sister that's involved, an auntie, but a female, feminine-like energy. There could be some legal components for some of you all, or it could be criminal court, civil court, family court, child support court, custody court, all types of court issue, bankruptcy court, liens and things of that nature. But I told you, somebody here has accrued a hefty amount of negative karma, a hefty amount of a karmic debt. When this stuff starts to rolling, it's going to be hell in their life. And see, I told you, somebody is under attack. Somebody's life is not their own. They're not a free moral agent. They're not. They do favors, and because they're under oath. And this is a different type of oath. And also, ladies, I don't know if y'all know, but some of these men in these Masonic lounges or in the Mason arena, they do form and develop, you know, their own private little small network of friends that they can count on and depend on and things like that. So it can have a component to a Mason, but a man can also be in another group that's undisclosed to you and the Mason group. So you just want to be discerning and let the Spirit of the living Lord lead you, guide you, and direct you and protect you. Okay, this has been a lot. I hope this has been helpful. Peace and blessing. Great day. Happy Sunday. Namaste.